Welcome everybody to the Wednesday show. Every Wednesday at 8 PM. Today we will be doing a number of things really. The main thing of course is that we're going to go for a 48 slot S-Class hauler because I've got an A-Class hauler. It's 47 slots. It's this bad boy right here. Of course loads of broken slots still, and I'm thinking rather than just repair those, get an actual full 48 slot ship and make it S-Class. Now obviously they're hard to find, but I've got a good idea of where I could find it. But before that, I also want to visit those atmospheric harvesters we placed on those planets last. I have been to them once since, and they did actually give a full 250 for a charge. I've bought, because my theory is that they were glitching partly because I was coming back before it fully ran through, but also because I was putting mixed fuels in, and so I'm taking, like as you can see, a crap ton of carbon because that's pretty much free. I've got a bunch of the carbon planters all up there. You can't see them down here, and I'm not going to bother going up, although actually we'll be going up to go past. But I just want to check in on two portal addresses from two planets that have been added to the farmers market. This is not just to sort of promote the farmers market, although you should definitely check it out. The link is in the description. It's awesome. And if you do want to see the video and find out what the hell it's all about, you can check the video in the top right now. But also they've got no distance from portal, and so they've showed up in my errors in the database, which means if you don't put an actual time and stuff, I've built in a load of error screening, and the database won't actually put those through. So those two port bases and stuff aren't actually showing up yet because I've got to fix the error. So I'm going to pop to those, find out what the times are, and amend the database, and then they'll both show up and everyone can go and see them and all that good stuff. So what I'm doing here is I want to make 2 Voltaic cells, because when we go and see those planets, we're going to put down some exocraft terminals. So I want 4 Voltaic cells, 2 dynamic resonators. I also want 400 Heridium. Now I don't have enough Heridium. I never have enough Heridium. I've got 264, so that's not even anywhere near enough, because I need some to make the dynamic resonators as well. So I'll just make those and I'll meet you at the portal. So it's actually been a good 30 minutes since, mainly because I ended up building 4 dynamic resonators, and by that time the farm was regrown, so I did a big harvest. So yeah, I've got some stuff done. The first planet, of course, that I'm using for these is, let's go to the nitrogen one first. That would be 2, 1 on 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. I'm not going to read all these out just because we've gone through them in a previous video. If you're wondering which one, it is the latest of the Hollow Door saga, the atmospheric harvester. Well, one it's in the title. It's the only video I've got with that in the title. And went to those planets. I may, if I remember, put the portal addresses I'm using here in the description. So if all has gone well, this will have 250 nitrogen. It has, excellent. So I'll take that and then refill with some pretty much free carbon. So as we saw there, it takes 150 carbon. I couldn't remember exactly what it took, but that's pretty good. That's really cheap. I'll happily trade 150 carbon for 250 of any gas. Now for the second one. So yes, let's check this one. This should be 250 sulfurine, and it is, excellent. Just once again refill, making sure to fill it all at once and not using that extra little bit of carbon in the one stack. I'm not going to use that at all. in these, because I've got a theory that that's part of it as well, that doing, it's not just different types, doing separate little fill-ups. And for the last one, we're going for the radon. Now I know I put it away from the gate because I wanted a vent, but considering how often I actually farm these currently, it really doesn't make any difference. Because from what I've seen through all this, it doesn't matter where you place it if time isn't a factor for definite. Because no matter where you place it, see, you'll get a full harvester. So it doesn't really matter where you place it if time isn't an issue. Oh, these are cool. I didn't notice these before. They're in the water. What the? Crazy little mushroom dudes. So who found these then? Well, someone else who came here, I guess. Nice. Right up. So the first of the farmer's market ones, I'm reading it from Hex, so it's going to look strange. So 4 0 0 3 0 3 5 5 7, then C 4 C. And this should take us to a world called Ue Fukushibe, which I think that's a randomly generated name, but it does sound Japanese. It's weird. I've got no idea how far the base is from the port, and that's the issue that I'm looking at today. I'm really hoping there's a comm station pointing the way, or at least a comm station or beacon at the base. Otherwise it's going to be difficult to find. So up 7-3, I didn't even realise this is Alaguru's. So is this going to actually, base can actually show up this time? Can't believe I didn't realise Alaguru. Craziness. So, this is definitely the base you typed in to the database. And I don't know if the base is here, because it could actually still be here, but you just haven't pointed toward it. This is an issue. Okay, so it's not showing up again. I don't know why this one seems to do it. I've got a bad feeling that someone else has maybe built a base here and then gone very quickly in this system, which has completely screwed up his base showing up. That's definitely a possibility. But I'm not going to spend a load of time on this again because I've spent so much time in previous episodes. Alaguru, if you are watching this, please put a beacon at your base and or outside it. Then if I can see the beacon, I can know your base is, because we can't scan for them. So you do generally need either clear instructions on the direction or a beacon or comm station outside the base. Also, if possible, put a comm station in front of the gate, because like explaining like which direction or something, and plus then it's confirmed that this is the right planet. So let's go on to the next one and try and confirm that one. Okay, so this next one is planet Ariel in the Albert system, I think. This one is six. It shot me from the gate. There is a lot of comm stations here. So, Intergalactic Empire of Space Mexicans, that is amazing, possibly the best comm station I've ever seen. Like bubbles. That actually looks like the address. Now, I know I'm not going all Rayman on you, but I've got a feeling that this address is the same address that we went to on, well, that I didn't go to, but in the collaboration with Craze. There's one point where, because I didn't have the 16th glyph at the time, I told Craze the address. I read it out for him as he went to it, because I couldn't go, but he'd never seen a bubble planet at the time, and I think that's the same planet. That's quite cool. That person gets around. And then there is fields and fields. I know this guy. In fact, this is his planet, I think. Welcome, leave your address for a visit. Ah, cool. That's nice. Oh wow, his base is actually in view. That is super close, dude. I like it. Xenoslave, I know that name as well. And I believe Xenoslave's base is in the... yeah, that's Xenoslave's farm. That is in the database if you're curious. So let's head over to this base and have a look. Because I'm curious about this. I'm always excited to see other people's bases in this game. It's the fact that it's so rare to see other bases and stuff makes it so much more special when you do. So I'm always iffy about scanning things on other people's planets because if they haven't scanned everything, I don't want to steal their scan. But I automatically do it. It's terrible. So Indiana, I think that's at India. Greetings, 12. Hey, nice. 12th 11th 2017. So that's like. I wonder if that person actually... No, it wouldn't be from the database, just from a different point. What is up there? Craziness. And the good thing about this one, I can save some materials. I really don't need my exocraft on this planet. That would be a bit silly. To be honest though, if you're going to use this constantly, it might still be worth it, but I'm not going to bother. Right, so let's check out this base. Looks pretty cool. Pretty inventive and whatnot. Okay, coolio. So this goes off to here. I've got a feeling it's a bit of a maze. Is this living glass? It's either living glass or living glass and circuit boards. Can't be certain. But yeah, it's pretty cool for sure. I've just got to remember before I go to record the distance. Let's just check it now. What is that? 1 minute 10. Cool. Excellent. So that's the first one. Got a bunch of frost crystals. I like it. A few more. Never hurt anyone. Just to be honest, as my farm brings a living glass, if anything, it's helpful to get this living glass because then I can just sell it all at once. Now I've got to keep worried about okay, check circuit boards. Blah, blah. Although I make circuit boards in my place as well, so it's not just that. Oh, I like that. That is very cool, man. That is awesome. I love how you've done that. Fantastic. Well done, man. I really like this landing pad. This is really well made. And trust me, I've built a lot, and it can be difficult to get this as he has. Looks good. Looks good. He's done a lot of trial and error for this. Excellent. So I really appreciate a good build like that. I really do. What's this size? Is this another landing pad? It is symmetry. That is the cornerstone of Western civilization. It's not, but right. So that is very cool. I'm just trying to make sure I remember the map of the place in my head as we go. So this is really cool. I really like this. Whoa, look at that. Crazy Stegosaurus small face, that's what I'm going to call it. Obviously I can't rename it, I'm not going to do that, but Stegosaurus small face, what up? Right, so yeah, pretty cool. I'm guessing there's another one on the other side, so before I go up. Yes, some copyright, lovely, lovely. I haven't actually checked, but judging from the look of the outside, I didn't pay attention. But isn't this a gamma planet? If so, why did you put the gamma in the domes? Unless you just wanted it in domes, it looks neater. Definitely a good enough reason as far as I'm concerned. So let's go upstairs to the next bit. Oh, she's just up here. Okay, so yeah, it's not a huge farm. It doesn't have to be. Have as big as you want. But yeah, he spent a lot of the complexity costs on this stuff, which is pretty cool. I'm happy with that. No way, can I use these? Oh, I can't. That's a shame. But yeah, very cool, man. I like the base. What is this? This definitely seems like a mod item. In fact, yeah. Okay, so it's good to know that it's not the mod that that's the reason why. Although it might just be because I've got the mods as well. But this guy's definitely using either or both SimCity 5300 or Uclear. Anyway, let's check out the trade terminal mysteries. Sell items. What we got for prices here. Okay, so the living glass price is actually not too bad here, at least for me. So I might come back here one of the times just to make a quick sale with like my full exosuit and cargo full, and yeah, because I'll sell above 700,000 generally. So yes, that's a pretty good price. I'm happy with that. Definitely going to come back here to farm and to sell. Yes, yes. Oh, I didn't look in here. Is there anything else I missed, or is this just the exit? It is just the exit. So yes, I approve of this base. Very cool, man. Remember, guys, if you want to visit this place, be respectful to the owner. Don't try and just be nice. Peace be with you. It's a nice massage. Excellentro. Ooh, I'm always in need of plutonium. I never see these 6,000 sales and stuff that people boast of. I've never seen that. Need to keep my eye out more, I guess. Oh, this is a fungal planet. I didn't realise. Fungal cluster though, I'll take that. Always need more acid, and fungal clusters bigger than the acid. I think I'm gonna leave one, but I'll leave it by this one so they're not just everywhere. I don't know if that's like a really arrogant thing to leave or not, but I don't know. It's meant in. It's got good intentions. What's left is to go and gather some awesomeness that is a brand new 48 slot S-class hauler, and I'm gonna be kicking it, yo. That's what the cool kids do, innit? They be tripping, G. Now the place I'm going to, which I'm hoping to find this 48 slot S-class beast, is won't require any warp cells, which is awesome because, you know, like I'm going to need a lot of them soon, and yeah, not spending them is great for the moment. I'll spend a lot trying to look for prices for living glass. So anyway, it's the system that we got the S-class exotic last time, and I'm fairly confident that I can get that blue and white awesome looking hauler that I really liked. I'm pretty sure I can get that as an S-class. It's probably going to take a while, but it's worth the try, I think. So let's use the teleporter to get back there and try that. Ah yes, here we go. This is the one, hub 1, exclamation mark 68. But it's only because of the Idolum Prime, that's why I remember it. So, right, the first thing I want to do, it'd be interesting if that first ship is the exotic, because people have said they've had it as the first one. But oh, that's the funky looking shuttles. Ah yeah, there it is. That's exotic. Wow, that came so quick. Let's go have a look at it. Check the layout out, because why not? No harm can become of it. Look at that. I can't remember. It's 18 slots, but I can't remember what the bonuses on mine were. I can't remember if they're higher or not than that. I just want to see if they've got the super high plutonium. Actually, yeah, I'll buy that. Excellentro. Ooh, may as well quickly check this, but this looks like a medium sized at best, so it can't be 48 slot as far as I know, but let's have a look. Yeah, that's it's a C class as well, so it's not even. Oh, now this has the potential to be one of the large type, I think. Actually, this might be medium, unsure. Let's check it. Okay, A class, but yeah, it's a medium. Okay, so I've been here about an hour now, and I've seen the exotic ship twice, but the A class hauler only once. And my plan is now that I'm actually going to go to this planet, find a trading post real quick, and then get some thallium. I've made 5 antimatter, and I've just got to get some thallium to make the warp cells. So that should be pretty good. So then I'm going to find an affluent or opulent Gek system and give that a bit of a go. That gives me the best chance of trying to find one. But generally I'm just not too happy with sitting in the same place that doesn't have confirmation of an S-class for more than an hour. It's quite a while. Scanning. And I finally got enough. That took way longer than I'd have liked it to. Everything was between 1 and 40. So let's just make those warp cellaroos. Excellent. And I found one, affluent Gek. It is also scientific, so I think I can sell the trade goods I've got as well, which is pretty good. The cell isn't great, but I'll take it. Let's have a look. I didn't actually look if it was first contact or not. We'll see in a sec. Dr. Jekyll. Unfortunately, she's got a 3-length runway, which is a bit of an issue when it comes to turnover of ships, but that's unfortunate. I'm also going to quickly check what they're selling and stuff. I should probably list this. It's got the freighter warp Sigma. That is a cool one. Look at that. A-class. It's not big on the old slots there. And I'm just going to quickly check the trade. Although I don't have any living glass on me, which is kind of annoying. I should always keep it on me just so I can check. Oh, I have. Excellent. That is one of the best prices I've ever seen. I'm definitely coming back here. Definitely. I've got to admit, that's a pretty cool looking ship. 47 slot A-class. It's a tempting thing. Bonuses aren't great compared to S-class, but still. Okay, that is cool. I've been in the system a little while now, and this just popped up. This S-class beauty, exotic. This is such a cool colour scheme as well. I'm definitely going to have to note this system down and put it in the hub. So it's got 16 slots. But it was 20. I mean, it's still cool though. Look at that colour scheme. It's awesome. Only 4 of those, but still. So tempting. Yeah, I'm getting this. I'll just have to come back from my ship with another one after. It's such a cool colour scheme. I love the white and gold. Let's buy this bad boy. That sucks about me warp. Hopefully it'll still be charged when I get it back. Hopefully. Well, I'm rather happy with this. I may not have got the ship I was after, but that is a beautiful S-class exotic. Just awesome. I love that style as well. It looks so cool. Right, so time to get in. That's not my ship. Time to get in one of my cheap, crappy ones. I was worried, then it's still there. Cool. And I've got my old ship back. Okay, so I've just found another S-class. Let's check it out. It's an Explorer this time. That, ooh, not a bad hyperdrive. 19 slots, how much technology? 5. Yeah, so it's not, its bonuses just aren't anywhere near the exotics, and to be honest, it doesn't even really look all that good, so I'm just going to leave it. Well, so guys, I've decided to leave it there for today's episode. Basically, I've been looking for these ships now for a few hours, and Yeah, I need a break. So we'll probably continue this in the next video, looking for the 48 slot hauler S-Class. But what I've read, apparently every single system has an S-Class hauler, and yeah, it just can take a really super long time to come, which is why you almost never see them. And so yeah, I'm just going to leave there for the moment. We have had an awesome S-Class exotic, one that I wasn't expecting, but I'm super happy to find. If you check on the screen now and in the description, you will see the location of this star system, so you can come and get this S-Class yourself, or this exotic I should call it, not S-Class. All exotics are S-Class, so yeah, no, it's kind of redundant saying. Anyway, I'm blathering on. So yeah, check that out, and thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, please drop a like, share it with your fellow travellers so they also know where to get this amazingly beautiful S-Class exotic. I did the redundancy again. Subscribe if you haven't already, maybe even think about checking out the Patreon. $1 a month is a great way to support the channel and my work. So yeah, have an awesome day, folks.